Hello and welcome to today's masterclass. This is how to book appointments with high status people. Ananto and I have booked dozens and dozens and dozens, if not hundreds, of appointments with high status people, people with 500,000 followers, a million followers, nine-figure earners. And we're excited to give you all the juicy tips and secrets of exactly how we do it, step by step, word for word. We're going to break down the chats. We're going to go right into all the psychology of it and exactly how it works. So buckle in and let's go ahead and get started. Anato, why don't you take us away?
Let's do this. So the first one, the phase one is getting their attention. So look, if you can't even get their attention, you're not going to go anywhere. So the first step is to get attention. So, and how are you going to do it? So look at this. Like, this guy has over 1.1 million followers, and like hundreds, if not thousands of salespeople reach out to him. So how are you going to stand out? You are going to stand out by getting their attention, and this is exactly what I'm going to cover. The same for this girl. Like, she is uh, a very successful speaker. She does lots and lots of events. So yes, let's go over it. So first one, you need to talk to the number one priority to get their attention, or the top three priorities. I also can recommend speaking to the number one priority. So if you can see here, this was the time of Black Friday. Black Friday special was going on, so I reached out to him. Hey, I visited your Black Friday special deal page. I had a really quick idea for drastically improving your sales on that. I'd like to make that improvement for you for free. Can I share my feedback here? So it was in the right time, and it was his number one priority is to generate more sales for that offer. I mean, if it wasn't his number one priority, that thing wouldn't even be there. So, and you have to remember one thing: if it's not within the top three priorities, and like a number one priority, you'll fail to get their attention. Why? Because they value their time more than anything else, even more than money. So if they don't think it's important slash or their time, they won't even care. Sorry, but that's the reality. They won't even care. They will ignore your message. They will ignore your DM, because look, they have million other things going on. They're probably running multiple businesses. They have probably they probably have hundreds of responsibilities, 32 things to do. So if you don't speak to their top three priorities, you'll have a very hard time getting their attention. So Alex, do you have anything to say on that?
Yeah, at the end of the day, if it doesn't matter to them, why would they even respond to you? They got a million other things going on. They have a million other fires they're trying to put out that day. And your only goal is to catch them at the right time and say the right thing.
Yes, yes. So number two, you need to be respectful, valuable, straight to the point at the same time. Look, if you're not valuable, it doesn't really matter how respectful or straight to the point you are, you'll lose them. That's just the reality. You're going to lose them. So look at this here. It was in the right time, in the right moment. I reached out to him, showed up with value. I was respectful, and I was straight to the point, and I was valuable. This is why I got their attention, and I didn't lose him. And later on, I got him on a call with Alex, and yeah, we closed him basically. So if you are valuable and straight to the point, you'll get their attention. But if you're not respectful, you'll lose them. So a lot of people, yes, they are valuable. They have a great offer, but they they do some stuff, they do some silly stuff to get their attention, which is not respectful to them, right? If this send something any photos, any memes to get their attention. Yes, this is good, it gets their attention, but if it if it's disrespectful, you're going to lose them. You have to be respectful, you have to maintain that uh respect for them. So, and if you want to get their attention, look, you'll need to be respectful, you'll need to be valuable and straight to the point at the same time. So look at this. This one works the same here. Straight to the point, valuable and respectful. So Alex.
Yeah, the best thing you can do is honor someone's time. These rich people, these high value people, they're very time stressed. So the better you can show them that you respect their time by getting straight to the point and not beating around the bush, the better.
Yes, yes. So number three, you have to get them to respond first before you try to sell them. Super important. So a lot of people, especially like with this high status people, they make the mistake, and the mistake is they try to sell stuff first. They try to sell things first, which is not right, because if you try to sell things first, you don't stand out. You are just like everyone else, and they won't even care about you. So first of all, you have to focus on getting them to respond to you first, because when they respond to you, you have their attention, you are in their inbox, and they know you. So yeah, you have some chance. If they don't even respond to you, you can't do anything, right? You can't sell them shit. So stop focusing on selling in the first message. Focus on getting them to respond to your message. You get them to respond. Look, there are two ways that you can use that. There are two methods that you can follow to get them to respond. So first, you either make a great compliment by replying to one of their posts or replying to one of their stories. It usually works on Instagram and Facebook, where you can reply to their they post a photo of them being in the beach, and you can go there and make an amazing give them a great compliment, and genuine compliment. Then you'll have their attention. You can do the same, you can reply to their posts, and you'll have their attention too. Now the other thing is showing up with value. That's the other method. So in here I use this where I showed up with value. Hey Christian, I visited your Black Friday special deal page. I had a really quick idea for drastically improving your sales on that. I would like to make this improvement for you for free, and I share my feedback here. So I showed up with value. So that's another way. There are the two ways that you can go about it, and there are two ways that you can make them respond. Yes, there are many more ways, but out of all the ways that I've tested, these two have performed best. So phase two, building some rapport. So let's say after they respond to you, after you have their attention, after they're listening to whatever you have to say, you have to build some rapport, and you're not directly going to a pitch, because they're literally being pitched a lot. You have to realize, because they are more successful, and when people are more successful, more people know them, and when more people know them, they're also being pitched a lot more than any other human being on the social platforms. So building a rapport will make you different from 99% of other salespeople, and will get you the appointment. So when you have some good rapport with them, look, you establish trust, credibility, and a strong relationship between you and them, and this is needed for them to book a call with you. Look, that trust, credibility, and that strong relationship, it's needed before even they decide, because you have to realize they're millionaires. They're probably running multiple businesses. They're very sophisticated buyers. They are probably they have probably been scammed before. You never know that. Maybe they've gotten scammed by some uh other vendors. So this becomes a problem, right? So this is why you need to build that report. You need to have that report in place. There are thousands and thousands of salespeople who reach out to them, right? And by building rapport, you'll make yourself more memorable and increase the likelihood of them booking a call with you. By building rapport, you make them more open to your page and what you have to offer. So let me give a quick example. So look at this example, right? So I was building rapport with this individual, and after the report, right? So I pitched her. Hey, just ended up finishing binge watching almost all of your reels. I gotta say I loved it. While watching, I found three clips that I think could seriously help you go viral, boost your traffic, get more sales, and build your brand. Can I share my insights with you? Then she responded, hey, yes, sure. Then I got managed to book a call as well. So like by the time I got to the page, she was like much more open. Just like just think it this way: when your friend tells you, hey, I think you should do this, hey, I think we should get on a call to do this and this, you are much more open versus a random stranger on Facebook or Instagram comes to you and says, hey, I think you should do this and this. No, you're not getting on a call with them because you don't have that level of rapport. So Alex, do you have anything to say about that? Cool. So the phase three, I don't know, but Alex, like I think he mistakenly left the meeting. So the phase three is making an irresistible offer. And so look at this. These high value individuals are often successful, not often, but they are actually successful, busy, and which means they have a limited amount of time and attention devoted to new opportunities or investment. So presenting an investment, presenting an irresistible offer, can help capture their interest, motivate them to take action, and ultimately secure their commitment. So think about it this way. All right, so someone just shows up, makes a very weak offer, they're not going to pay attention. So perceived value, you have to think about it from the concept of perceived value. Oh, you're back. Perceived value. So an irresistible offer demonstrates the value of a product or service, making it clear to the high value individual why it's worth their time. You have to realize they value their time a lot. So you have to show it to them in the chat. Hey, it's worth their time. Booking a call with this rate is worth their time. And you can do it by clearly communicating this value. And this value, showing making that irresistible offer will help you overcome any time related objections there is. Now, the second concept is time sensitivity. I went over it. High value individuals typically have a demanding schedules, and they have they have many competing priorities. They have a lot of things going on. So creating an irresistible offer that emphasizes time sensitive benefits or incentives that can encourage them to act quickly rather than postponing the decision. So look at this one, this guy, 1.1 million followers, and this guy the same goes for him. So he's he's a 9-figure earner. So to get his attention, what I had to do was I had to make him an irresistible offer. Hey, I wanted to share this with you. I'll guarantee an increase of $100,000 in new revenue to your coaching business within 90 days, or will work for free until you hit the target. And that's never happened. It's done for you. Want to chat about it? So look at this here. His brand manager. I got his brand manager's attention. Then his brand manager spoke to him, and after he spoke to him, we had another call yesterday with this 9-figure earner, and boom, and these are how I got him on a call, just by making irresistible offer. So Alex, do you have anything to say on building rapport and making an irresistible offer?
Yeah, as far as building rapport, what's really important is that they want to meet with you. They think that you're a likable person. They think that you have some knowledge, you have some credibility. They can see themselves working with you. They can see you providing value to them. And so that's what rapport is all about. It's building that sort of respect, that mutual respect with each other, that, okay, this is going to be worth my time. And as far as making an irresistible offer, that is something that's probably the most important thing, because if your offer is not good, then no one's ever going to want to meet with you. And so this is the number one way that you'll be able to set great appointments, is by having an offer that is really a no-brainer.
Absolutely. So after you have their attention, you have built the rapport, you have made them an irresistible offer. Now they're interested, they want to chat with you. Now you need to offer a value call and book the call. Yes, they are in the 4 simple steps. So look at this here. A value call reduces pressure. So a value call reduces the pressure that prospects may feel during a sales call, because you have to realize, because they are more sophisticated, they have probably been in business longer than you do. So they have had a lot of conversations with a lot of people, and not all of them went great. So they have that fear. So as you have to realize, they are fear, they fear not being pushed, being pushed to make a purchase. So you have to eliminate that fear, and the way you do it is by offering a value call and not a sales call, because it reduces that pressure completely. So look, this can create more relaxed and open environment, allowing for more honest and productive conversation. So they'll feel that way, and they'll be much more open to meeting with you, because you are reducing that pressure, and you are eliminating that fear. Hey, this is going to be another one of those sales calls. Now, high conversion rates. So prospects, I have found it, prospects who feel they have received valuable information even before the call, the value you share and advice, from your advice and whatever insights you share, if they see that you're providing value with them, and you have something that will really make a difference in their life, they will be much more open to booking a call with you. Now, by offering a value call, you differentiate yourself from other salespeople. When you offer a value call, it sets you apart from all of your other competitors, who maybe are focused on solely selling. So this differentiation can make you more memorable and appealing to potential clients. So look at this example here. Okay, perfect. Sure can help you have the front end dialed in. This is exactly what I did for one of my recent clients. He has to check in with us once or twice a week. Even if he didn't check in with us, the engine would run perfectly. If you're interested, I would be happy to chat you more about how this process will work for you exactly. So I got at this point, I understood, hey, this is something that he wants. So I was like, hey, I did this for actually one of my clients, and I want to show you how that's done. Boom, I'm offering him a value call, plus I'm also booking the call. And this guy was making $1 million a month. So we got him on a call and we closed him. So Alex, do you have anything to say over the phase 4? On the phase 4?
Yeah, the free value is everything. And then you have to really make sure that when you actually do show up to the call, that there is free value. And that's exactly what we did. And that's how the conversation got moved forward. So if you're working on a team that you're using this method, you have to make sure that you actually are delivering on that free value, and that you're at least showing them the value of the call. So if it's a consultation call, if it's something like that, then it's super valuable, because everyone's looking for essentially free work, free advice, free ways on how they can sort of get closer to their goals.
Absolutely. So this is it from me. Unless you have anything to add.
No, that's it. That's the masterclass. It's really powerful and really simple. And we're so excited to share that with you. And we know this works because we do this all the time. So don't overcomplicate it. Just watch this video, watch the methods, and you will be able to schedule those meetings with those high value people, those high net worth people, those extremely desired people who are really hard to get a hold of. This is exactly how you get a hold of them. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your attention. And we look forward for hearing from you soon. And take care.